Howdy y'all, and welcome to Lac's Lives. I'm Lacander, and this is Lac Plays Minecraft. So today we are looking at a little more on the restaurant. I've been working on the interior decorating now. You know, I'm not going to be able to... Trying to come up with some kind of stair-based decoration for this, and I don't know if I can. I don't know. Maybe if I put the wood back in the middle here, something like that. Well, now it just looks like shelves. I guess I'll be alright though. And then we'll do one here too. Give me these. And I've been working on the interior. I got some lime stained clay for the walls on this end. I want to do a ring of, I'm not sure what, around the top yet. And oh, and I did the kitchen. I used quartz and cyan stained clay for the floors. I've got a little window looking out here. I haven't done the windows in here yet, but we'll get to that. And I think that's too high for what I want there, so I need to bring the quote wine rack down a little closer to the ground. Although I think that means I'm going to have to bring the wall in by a notch because I don't want this to be the back of the wine rack. I do like being the purple wall from the kitchen, which means I just have to get I do like the purple wall from the kitchen, which means I'm going to have to get some purple clay in here. And, but that's not such a big deal, I don't think. I might just knock out these two. Well, I don't know, if I just do the purple all the way around. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I'm also thinking that the entryway needs to be a single color, so I might shrink this down one notch as well, which I guess would make it match this side better anyways, because I've got plans for this here. And I've been looking at the gray glass I've got up there, and you know, there's no light coming through at all, and I don't think I like it the way it is, but I want to put maybe some glowstone up there with some plants around it and see what that looks like. I'm not sure. But that's stuff we're going to be working on today. So I did update to the newest snapshot because we're already back to snapshots. They've got some new features they're trying to add for 1.7.3, and so yesterday I updated to what was it? No, that's not the way snapshots go. I updated to 13W47C, I think, and when I logged on today, I saw there was an E, so I went ahead and updated to E before I logged in. There's a few bug fixes, which is why I updated, otherwise I wouldn't have. The major thing that came in with this snapshot was the ability to broadcast directly to Twitch from Minecraft. And I just don't have the internet for streaming, so although I kind of wish I did, but it's a bit beyond my bandwidth. I was looking yesterday, actually. Was it yesterday? Yeah, I'm gonna say yesterday. with the new updates on what it would take to stream, and they were suggesting between 5 and 10 megabit upload, and I've got 1 megabit upload, so I'm really shy of being able to do that. Um, although I don't know why I would even want to stream. Who wants to watch me walk around for hours trying to figure out what I want to do? All right, let's see. What am I looking for? I have come out here and totally forgot what I came out here to grab. Oh, purple clay. I put it in one of these chests. Here we go. That's blue. Where's the purple? There it is, purple. And then, do I have more jungle wood? I need more jungle wood. There's some jungle wood. There's some jungle. I have plenty of jungle wood. All right. Yeah, I don't think the orange clay, the acacia wood would fit in my current build over here. It really is very orange, and I can't get over how orange it is. Although I do need something to trim the top. Whoa, there's a piece of green just sitting there. I do want something to trim the top of this. I just don't want to waste. Or I don't know. I don't know if the orange goes with the green. It might. I don't know. This is turning into kind of a bright interior. I don't know. I don't have any lights in there either. I've just got torches slapped on the wall, so which is kind of crazy. Let me grab some acacia wood and see what that's going to look like, because I really do need something to trim that edge, and I don't know what I want. I think I'm going to want more than 3 planks. No, I could just grab these slabs and stack the slabs. That'll work. So let's see. I beat Knack, which we have discussed before, and beat that on, I want to say Tuesday well, for you guys it'd be last week, Tuesday of last week. And it was pretty fun. Does this look okay? I guess that looks okay. Now the question is, do I want it? Well, I guess it has to be here. So if I run that all the way around, it's just so weird looking. You can see my dirt in the corners there. I use the dirt to fill in the holes so that the zombies can't spawn in there, or the skeletons or whatever, because they're just annoying when they get trapped in the wall. As I discovered when I was building my actual wall around the city, if you remember from a whole bunch of episodes ago, where I was leaving gaps, and I'm like, yeah, you don't need to waste all your materials because nobody's going to be able to see it. And then I didn't put anything in there, and I'm like, okay, so I had to go back and fill it full of cobble because then I had a wall full of zombies. And a wall full of zombies is not a pleasant sound. It doesn't look too bad. And then I was thinking if I knock this out, and then knock this out, then we can do the whole... Oh, nope, I'm out of wood. But if we do the entryway in it, then we get the standardized entryway. This is going to be like a fountain, and I forgot to build the peak on this other side. That was supposed to be a peak over here matching this one, so I guess I need to get over here and do that yet. I got too caught up in just filling in the roof, which I never finished. Look at that, I still got roof hanging out back here. Alright, let's tear this down then, and we can fill in with the purple, and I'll finish talking about Knack. So yeah, so Knack, PlayStation 4, I played it. I think it is a PlayStation 4 exclusive. And it was fun. It's a E10 game, so rated E for everybody. And it's it wasn't bad. Graphics were pretty good. Storyline was actually decent, I thought. Although it was a little rushed in spots. But your little, yeah, I'm gonna put in some purple here. All right, and then that means I don't need this here. The little clip in the credits was awesome, and they've got Knack dancing to "How Do You Like Me Now," and then I I thought the characters were pretty well developed for being an E10 game. Aw, dang it! Like they weren't goofy, really. They might have been stereotypical. No, they weren't even because the professor was like he wasn't a bad guy, but he was an obsessed guy. And then the bad guy, you knew he was a bad guy from the beginning, but you didn't know how bad until later. And then, I wonder if this is one of the new songs. I turned the music back up because they have added in C418, who does all the music and the sound effects, I think, has added in new music and sounds to the game. So I wanted to... No, I recognize this one. And so if you play without music like I do, you might want to turn your music back on in Minecraft for a bit, just so you can hear the new sounds. Apparently he released a new album, and with the release of the new album, they added in new music. You know, what'd be awesome in this game? Vertical slabs. Like instead of the horizontal slabs, vertical slabs, so I can place them against the wall. That would just be spectacular. All right, back to Knack. So yeah, I get distracted so easy. So Knack, the game itself was pretty simplistic to play, even though I must have died 1,000 times. And you really only use like a couple of buttons basically for the whole game. I say that, but that's not true. You do not use the, or at least I never figured out how to use the top buttons. You know, the L1, L2, R1, R2, whatever those are called, the bumpers, or I don't know what they call them. The triggers. I usually call them triggers. And you mostly just use the left stick to move, the right stick to dodge, and then the square button to punch, the X button to jump. Whoa. It's daytime, buddy. I didn't expect to see you here. And, oh, I don't... You know what? Let's do up some stairs and we'll... I don't want so much wood over top the door there. Just, I also don't need that many stairs. Let me have one splotch of stairs here. What you gonna give me? Alright. I thought for sure it was gonna try and give me the zombie meat instead. I don't like that. And then I put it right back. Let's take this out. And let's do this. Yeah, that's better. What something else that would be awesome is I would like whoops, corner pillars in the game, I guess, so that you could, I'll show you what I mean here in a minute. Oh, I already got that. Alright, I don't like this. This doesn't look good. I don't like the so much wood here. This has got to come out. I don't... Too much. Just too much for me. Oh, and I don't have room to pick it up. Got here, torch. Alright, so what I'm saying is this. I wish you could do this. So if I take stairs, and I put a stair here, and a stair here, the stair becomes a corner piece. And I wish it would just stay like that. Like, once it becomes a corner, I would love it to just be a corner. And then have just this back square here be able to be a pillar. And especially if you go the other way, like if you do this, and then this becomes like the opposite of this. This is into a corner, this is out of a corner. And so I wish you could run up from that too. But yeah, stairs don't stay. And I wish they did. Oh, I need some more stairs. Yep, and that is not how many stairs I need. I need 4. Why do I always got so much stuff on me? Ooh, you see I got another star. We, turns out that contraption from the episode where I went on the little server tour was actually some kind of tree farm thing. And, I am trying to work here and talk, and you guys aren't helping. But it was some kind of tree farm thing he's working on. Oh, that's terrible. That's horrendous right there. Maybe I'll just leave it like that. I like how sometimes they just drop dead, gone, and then sometimes... and actually, I'm taking this out too. We don't want this. Well, I don't want this. Since I'm the one building it, I get to decide. That one doesn't look bad, but that looked terrible there, so I'm not gonna have that in. In fact, I might just take this out. And then we'll put some glass over this here, and then when we put the doors down, there'll just be glass over top the doors, and that should look nice. Maybe I'll do that here too. We'll just take this out, and then put some glass over the doorway. I guess gunpowder. I hate to throw. Oh no, wait! I got bones in there. What's that? All right, we are moving along. That's for sure. Let me get some light over here. So the gameplay pretty simplistic. Knack, back to Knack, and but it wasn't an easy game to play. The bad guys hit really hard, so even though you have a life bar, you really only get like maybe 2 or 3 hits before you're dead. And most of the bad guys have a special attack. And if the special attack hits you, a lot of the times you're just straight up dead. And it didn't really matter what size you were in the game, because that was one of the tricks with the game, was you pick up these relics, and your guy just gets bigger and bigger as you progress through the levels. And so, you know, like some of the final final parts of levels, you're big enough to knock down buildings, which is pretty awesome. And okay. Nope. 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 And so the storyline was pretty good. It was human civilization runs off of these things called relics, and one of their scientists, a guy they call the Doctor, I don't actually remember what his last name was or his first name. They just always referenced him as Doctor. And I totally didn't bring enough stuff to do this wall up either. I was thinking about what I was going to do for the ceiling here. And I think on the inside here we're gonna use quartz. Which means I'm going to have to go back and mine up a bunch of quartz, but that's alright. But so the Doctor was trying to was exploring and discovered a oh, how's that gonna work? That might be cool. Yeah, I like that. And discovered a special relic that took him 20 years to figure out how to turn it on, but once he turned it on, it's a little robot guy, or a little relic guy, and he can pull relics into himself to change his shape and size. And actually, later in the game, they figure out that he can pull in anything, basically. Not that you get a choice of what he pulls in, but there's like a level where he pulls in wood, and then he can get set on fire, and then the level where he pulls in glass, and then he can turn invisible, and well, not invisible so much as just see through. And all right, well, while we're here, let's get the oak leaves because they're the brightest, it looks like, and then I don't have any glowstone. Seriously? I need glowstone for this next part. Let's run and see if I got some, or if there's some just handy right here in the nether. And so, oh, there's a bad guy, and the bad guy, well, there's a couple of bad guys. Three bad guys. There's the bad human, the bad goblin, because goblins show up, although to me they look like orcs, even though they're called goblins. And bad human, bad goblin, two bad goblins. One's a bit of a thug, and the other one is smarter and has the better gadgets. And the thug one is using gadgets from the other goblin. And then the human guy, he just wants all the power for himself, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if they really gave him a motivation as to why he was so crazy. Okay, so there isn't anything back here. I couldn't remember. It's been so long since I've been back in this section of the nether. But, yeah, storyline's pretty good. You got the Doctor, his assistant, which is this kid whose parents died, and then his uncle is like this adventurer guy who helps him, and you have to fight your way through with Knack to all the different bases, basically, and stop the bad guys. And there's like some scenes where you fight inside the city, protecting the city from the bad guys and stuff like that, which is pretty awesome. I really like when you get big enough to smash tanks. And Really? There isn't just some handy glowstone 2 inches off the ground I can get to. I mean, at least it's not over lava, I guess, but still. Am I high? I'm not high enough yet. Get over here. And, but I rather enjoyed it. It's the only game I've got for my PlayStation 4 I have finished. Although, to be honest, I think Assassin's Creed 4 is a bit of a bigger game, and I haven't played my Injustice Gods Among Us really yet. So, but yeah, if you got a PS4 and you're looking for just a simple adventure platformer game, Knack's not bad. I wouldn't say it's as good as like the Ratchet and Clank series or the Jak and Daxter series, which are similar types of games. I don't really see a good way to get down there to get those last pieces of glowstone, so I'm just going to leave them alone, because I don't want to have to fight this guy. Now I've got to figure out where I'm at and how to get back to where I came from. But yeah, check it out, definitely. It's probably... There was a game called Vex, which it kind of reminds me of. But it's not as simplistic, or Vex wasn't as simplistic. I honestly haven't played a game like this that doesn't really have any special weapons or anything, really. Your guy doesn't ever particularly upgrade, other than like when he pulls in wood and can be set on fire. Where in the world am I, and where did I come from? I get so lost in the Nether. My place has got to be right here somewhere. I have feather falling boots. There it is. And, but I mean, he's got special attacks that he can charge up, but it takes so long to charge him up that until you get toward the end of the game when you can fill him up faster, I barely got to use them, and half the time you'd use them and then die, and then you wouldn't have them the next time, which was a peculiar thing in the game. If you died, it remembered what special items you picked up, because there's like these machines you can find parts for, although I honestly didn't find parts for all my machines, so I didn't get all the machines. And but they were extra things. They weren't like actual impact on the game so much. Well, some of them would have been. Like, it'd have been awesome to find all the parts for the secret detector, because I didn't manage to get all the parts to it. I think almost every machine in the game I'm missing like one piece. But I did find like the let you know when there's relics nearby, but it's so blatantly obvious where the relics are that one never helped me. Like, oh yeah, I can see the box in the middle of the walkway there that has relics in it. I know it's there. Thanks for letting me know. And then I got one that was slowed down time, and I couldn't ever figure out if that was actually helping me or not. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to just throw some bushes in here for this. And then haha. Put in a... I don't know what I just did there. Put in a piece of glowstone back here, or two, to brighten this up, to see if that helps. I might take out those stairs that are around the edges here, actually. And then that way I can... I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with this. Do I want to put the green in everywhere? Like that? I think if I take out those two stairs and put the green in there as well, that'll look pretty nice. And the glowstone brightens it up. Although maybe I should take that out and just put in a redstone lamp there. I'm not sure. And I just used my fortune pick instead of my silk touch pick, which means I just wasted glowstone. Good job. Good job. And, yeah. But I definitely had fun with the game, which is what you want from a game. Those were the stairs I needed out of there, right? Yeah. Yep. And so, like I said, if you like that kind of game, it's kind of like Ratchet and Clank. Only, I'm gonna be honest, it was not as good as, to me, as Ratchet and Clank or Jak and Daxter. I never played Sly Cooper. It's probably like Sly Cooper as well. I think that game's called Sly Cooper. But you don't get any special upgrades at all in the game, basically. Like I said, there are some little machines like time slows down when you're hitting bad guys, but I wasn't sure if that was an actual helping me out or if that was a just a visual effect. Somewhere I thought I had. Why are you in there? Get out of there. I don't know what I did with my levers. I know I had some levers. Yep, don't need you. Levers? Maybe I used them all up. I do use a lot of levers. Alright, well, I'll just make some more. And, I mean, I'm racking my brain here trying to think of special upgrades I got. Time dilation device, slow down time when you're punching things. I couldn't tell if I actually got extra punches in while that was going on, or like I said, if it was just a visual effect. Because even if it was actually helping me, it was only helping me in the smallest way possible. Like, instead of 3 hits, I would be able to manage 4 hits. So the difference is I didn't have to dodge one time because it's not like the bad guys stopped moving or something. Now, is there enough room up here for... There sure is. Alright, where's the next one here? And then this will light up because it's close enough to the lever. And then we can cut this out. Whoops. I cut out too much. Ooh, we can put this back. And that gets us our light out here and lights up our window with leaves on the inside, which looks nice, which is something I've got planned for over here as well. I just have to get that put in. And I'm going to have to pick out some color for here and here because I did not like the wood, so the wood had to come out. I also need to pick out a glass color. I might go with... I don't know if I'm going to go with the gray like I did up top there. I might just go with clear, actually, on both of these. Well, I'll have to figure it out. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to need a lot more quartz. I've used up most of my quartz doing the outside of this. I'm thinking I might intersperse these with spruce. So it looks like I've got wood beams going over top of the arched roof. I don't think I'm going to do an arched roof on the kitchen here. I'm just going to roof this over. We will have to work on that some more later. This was just, I was thinking, man, you know, Sunday I'm still going to be, because this is Friday right now, I'm still going to be playing in that beta, and I don't want to have to take time out of my beta. Possibly, I don't know. Maybe the beta will be terrible, and but I didn't want to take time to stop and film for Monday's episode, so I thought I'd do it today. But yeah, this is where we're at. I think it's coming along real nicely. And like I said, I gotta get the windows in here yet. We gotta put in some tables and chairs and stuff. Get some artwork on the walls, maybe finish the roof. And you know, but it's starting to look nice, and this is almost done. Our next project is going to be probably one more episode. I'll get the walls all done, and or I'll get the stuff together to do the walls, figure out what colors I want to use. I'll get the roof finished and the arches here, and then we can take a look at my fountain. But the next thing we'll probably build is going to be the blacksmithy, which is going to go over there somewhere, and I'm going to have to figure out exactly what I want to do with that before we get started on that. So I need to finish this little store here too. I didn't get any farther than building the outside of it. So um, anyways, I'm going to call it here. So go ahead, click like if you like, subscribe to be sure and catch the next one, and I will talk to you later. Oh yeah, I guess I should stop the recording.